Yesterday, a U.S. submarine sank one of the last remaining Japanese carriers that attacked Pearl Harbor, the Shokaku. Today, we get our chance for revenge. We have located the carrier Hayo in waters off the Philippines. Your mission is to take a squadron of our new fighters, F-6F Hellcats, and punch a hole through the Japanese cap cover and flak. Strike planes from the Bunker Hill will follow you in. They carry the heavy ordnance necessary to send the Hayo to the bottom.
Let's get moving, boys. Enemy land-based bombers inbound for the task force. These guys must have come from truck. Weapons free, men. Splash those bandits and make sure none of them get past us to the fleet. Japanese heavy bombers heading for the fleet. Take them out. Picked one up, boss.
Defend this position, men.
Crowe, you're straying too far.
Defend this position, men.
We'll defend the area. Look out! More Japs coming in fast!
Defend this position, men.
The area is secure. We're defending this area. Just how many of these Japs are there?
ships.
We're defending the ships.
What are your orders, sir?
Break formation.
Roger that. Another one. That's it. We've broken up their attack. They're heading for home. All planes resume course for the Japanese fleet.
What are your orders, sir?
Defend this position, men.
Defending the area.
Look at all those Japanese bastards. Right, strike planes. You hang back here. I'll stay here with my wing and cover you. All other wings, get in there and attack those fighters.
Protect those bombers.
Protecting the bombers.
concentrate your fire on the side AA directors first, before you go after the individual guns, or those bombers won't stand a chance when they come in. I'll go after the remaining fighters. Missed me, Tokyo Joe. All fighters, come to my assistance. Enemy fighters are attacking the strike group. carriers.
Sir, I've got engine troubles. I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep up.
We can't wait around, Crowe. If we don't get back to the fleet, none of us will have a place to land. You're on your own. Good luck.
I'll need it. I feel like a baby duck in a cockfight out here all by myself.
Lieutenant Crowe of the U.S. Navy. What a shame that we meet under such uneven circumstances.
Are all you Japanese aces full of hot air? Maybe you should have tried out for the balloon corps.
I am Ibuki Ishihiro, second in command of the 13th Squadron. This time, I believe that we will have the last word. The last you will ever hear. It's a pity the rest of your squadron isn't here to share your fate. Still, it is only a matter of time before they join you.
I wouldn't count on that, Tojo.
Tom, you crazy son of a bitch. Aren't you grounded?
I stole a plane and took off when I heard you in trouble. I couldn't stay home and let you hog all the fun. I'll draw them off. You head for the carrier.
After him, men. Crowe isn't going anywhere fast. We'll come back after we get his friend.
Control, have you heard from Tom Stewart?
No, Crowe, I haven't. When I do find him, I'm gonna kick his can up and down this flight deck, and then I'm gonna send him to the stockade.
He saved my life, sir. Last I saw of him, he's being chased by the 13th Squadron to the northeast. Give me another bird. I have to go look for him.
He would have to play the goddamn hero. Well, if he survives, he's gonna wish he was never born. You turn in for the night, Crowe. That's in order. I need you sharp tomorrow. I'll send out a fresh search team to look for him. You did well today, son. We don't need any more hotshot horse pucky. Call it a day.
If it weren't for Tom Stewart, I'd be dead. He protected me from the Japs and then drew them away. That gave me a chance to make it back to the carrier safely. His body was recovered later. By the looks of it, he'd gone down fighting, and he'd taken out Ibuki Ishihiro, another 13th Squadron ace. One thing was certain, we were wrong about Stewart. He was a patriot to the end, and he died proving it. There was no way I could repay him for what he did, nor to apologize for doubting him. Callahan and I petitioned the Admiral for a proper tribute. We buried Tom Stewart as a hero, not as a traitor. The Marianas Turkey Shoot was the end of the Japanese Navy as a real threat to us. Their mistakes were coming back to haunt them. The Zero was a great plane, but they decided that maneuverability was more important than pilot safety. Sure, this gave Jap pilots an advantage in one-on-one fights, but in battle situations, our planes were superior. Eventually, the Japs ran out of good pilots. In Marianas, their planes were flown by pilots barely out of flight school. During the Turkey Shoot, they lost 220 planes compared to just 20 for us. Their second mistake was at Pearl Harbor. Originally, there were meant to be 3 waves of attacks. With the success of the first 2 waves against our fleet, the third wave was called off. The third wave's target was the tanks that stored our entire fuel supply in the Pacific. Things could have turned out very different if we'd had fuel problems at the start of the war. The Japs still had one weapon we couldn't match. For hundreds of years, Japanese society has been influenced by Bushido, the code of the samurai. To them, Bushido is a way of dying. For a Jap soldier, there was no greater honor than to give his life bravely in battle. Their final weapon was the divine wind, the kamikaze.